to another video here on my channel, Emmy's VIP Life. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video, and feel free to check out my Instagram. So, yesterday I went into Northampton Town Centre with my two best friends. And my mum or my dad didn't go with us, it was just me and my two friends, and we were just there by ourselves. We had a good time. So, as you may think, that for someone like me who's vision impaired or blind, going into town by yourself with your friends would be quite a challenge. And it is quite a challenge, but it's one we've been able to come up with different solutions for. Like we always do, we always try to do everything, is to come up with solutions. So for example, when I did it the first time, my mum stayed in town just in case she was needed. She wasn't, and it was all fine, and we built it up from there. So now I can just go into town with my friends by myself, be dropped off at where we're meeting, and we just go off and have a great time. So the main thing I use is my guide cane, and sometimes if it's a bit darker, I'll get someone to guide me, like one of my friends. Or, to be honest though, my friends wear bright colours so that it makes it easier to follow them, which is good, and they're so good with me. They make sure I'm with them, and they make sure that I'm following behind them. So I went to a couple of different shops because I had to get some bits of holiday that I had left to get, like a portable charger for my phone, some toiletry bits, and I treated myself to some very cool Lion King pyjamas. And then also we went into another shop which was too dark for me. So I told my friends it was too dark, and I said I'd just wait outside for them. They weren't very long in there anyway. So I wasn't waiting long, and it made more sense to wait there than try and navigate a shop where I can't see. Because basically the main thing when it comes to a shop, especially if it's a clothes shop, which is what it was, they've got the hangers that are height level, so it's like there's quite a few things for me to knock into. And obviously if it's dark, then that's the other element because I'm night blind. So again, that was a good thing for them to do, to be okay with me being outside and then not taking very long, so I wasn't waiting by myself for that long. And also then after that we went back to my friend's house where we played some different card and board games. So the card games we played were Monopoly Deal and Go Fish with my Braille playing cards. So obviously the Braille playing cards are quite accessible for me because in the top left and bottom right corners there is the Braille on them. So for example, for the Queen of Spades, there is a Q and an S in both the top left and bottom right corners, so that someone who can't see or can't see the pictures as well can then use the Braille. Because they've got the pictures and the numbers on them, but they're not the most clear, so that's why I prefer to use the Braille for them. And then when we play Monopoly Deal, we've actually come up with a rule where, in the game, whoever's playing it with me, they tell me what they've placed down. So like what colour it is, like what colour the card is, so that way I can still play the game, but just in a different way. And it was a really good time. And also we played the big, like the normal version of Monopoly. And again, it's not the most accessible. You can get other versions that are more accessible, but the one we played wasn't. And so my friends, again, they were happy to read out the chants and community chest and property cards to me. And also they were quite good with what they did was they'd move the dice from wherever they rolled it, because they could see, because it was in the eye line of where they rolled it to, and then they'd pick it up and then pass it to me, or say it's on top of your square in front of you, so I knew where it was. So my friends are so good with me. That's one of the best things, is when you have friends that are so considerate like that. That they really think about those kind of things. So, like I said, even though I have visual impairment, I was able to go into town with my friends, have an amazing time, and actually when we're in town, I don't think really that much about having my visual impairment. I just think I'm having a great time with my friends. And also, like I said, games can be adapted. So, like we always say, we try and do the same things as everyone else, but we just find a different way of doing it. And sometimes those things are a lot better, and they work straight away, or sometimes we have to work out a few chinks in the armour with a few issues with whatever plan we come up with, and then we alter them and then we make it better. And in the end, we have a great way of doing something. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.